I can hear you saying to yourself, what is the next big thing to come from Mount & Blade to Bannerlord? The modding scene is absolutely awesome and the talent is boundless. Some of these guys should be running their own studio with the likes of the Seven Kingdoms team, the Eagle Rising developers and the makers of the Old Realms mod, and now to add to that list, the guys making this new Kingdom Come mod can join that elite group. It isn't out at this point in time, but does have a public testing release time frame of mid-December. Now, what to expect from this mod with such a massive scope? It is a complete overhaul of Calradia to look just like Europe in the year 1270. It is lightly ahistorical, starting in 1270, but gunpowder is more prevalent, with handgunners and arquebusiers available right from the get-go. Think Total War when you manage to get later period units while your opponents are still using last year's gear. It is going to have a large custom campaign map stretching from the north of Scotland to the Sinai and from the north of Russia way down to Morocco in West Africa. This map and all the different peoples contained within will provide the basis for massive battles with all the units from those different cultures contained within. I myself have been using German halberdiers and Landsknechts mixed with English arquebusier to blast holes in formations and my Ritterbruder to ride down those fugitives. There are 16 major factions in development at this time, including France, the Mamluks, Poland, Holy Roman Empire, Novgorod and Castile, and 14 minor factions such as Venice, the Lombard League and Wales. There is going to be historical figures of kings, dukes, sultans, emperors, and all the clans that appeared under those ruling families will all be making an appearance, bounding into your game, and tell me who doesn't want to meet Louis the Ninth, the King of France, and cut his pious head off his shoulders. Companions are also getting a rework. They will be real characters from history, and even a few ahistorical fantasy characters such as Henry of Skalitz, Markvart von Aulitz and Sir Radzig Kobyla from Kingdom Come Deliverance. All the way over to Robin Hood, although maybe even Joan of Arc will be found in a tavern somewhere, not yet being burnt at the stake. As this is one of my favourite periods in history, I cannot wait for this mod to be finished and polished. And as someone who is interested in what if scenarios, I definitely want to see my peasant with an arquebus knock some arrogant French knight off his horse with a well-aimed shot. The plate armour on display looks amazing in battle. The guys have certainly put a lot of effort into the game. The map is in an early alpha form and will be fleshed out and beefed up for release. Now we move on to my favourite part, the troop trees. I am a huge admirer of the bigger troop trees. I do like choice, and we have it here in abundance. The German troop tree on its own is enormous, and while a little unwieldy at first, you do get used to the amount of choices you have. The only downside is the different upgrade values of units in the same tree. So while I can upgrade to a unit I don't want, the unit I do want is still greyed out, so I have to sit there with the upgrades available button on, and the OCD in me hates it. The Teutonic Knights helmets takes me back to 2006 when I worked on Medieval 2 Total War. I showed the artists a movie called Alexander Nevsky, which was a Soviet propaganda film from 1938 aimed at the evil Germans and showing the Knight brothers with fantastic helmets and armour, and then they put them into the units in the game. It is exactly what I am seeing here and I love it. I cannot wait to run my own Baltic Crusade and punish the pagans, maybe even complete the Reconquista in Spain. The possibilities are endless with a mod this size. The English, French and Hungarian troop trees all look to be completed, or nearing completion. I am loving the armoured billmen and yeoman archers in the English tree, and the gendarmes in the French tree appear to be the heaviest cavalry in the game. I do yearn for more horse archers. I know that they're overpowered in the base game with Khuzaits running rampant, but what is Hungary with no horse archers? I am highly recommending this mod to anyone who loves history or just loves Mount and Blade, as this will bring the game to a whole new level. We're going to end that review here. Remember to hit that subscribe button, like and or leave a comment with any thoughts or questions you might have. I hope you've enjoyed this review. Thanks for watching.